Hey everybody, I'm Hugh Brownstone for Three Blind Men and an Elephant. And today I'm going to do something a little bit different. 2 short videos with approximately the same content from slightly different perspectives. Here, I want to talk very briefly about Fuji's just announced X-T30. But in order to do that, I want to replay for you part of an analysis I did just a little bit more than 5 months ago, before either the X-T3 or Canon's EOS R hit the market. If Canon introduces a compelling enough full-frame mirrorless camera, this one, at aggressive, call it APS-C or micro four thirds prices, say anywhere between $1,100 and $1,400, because remember the 62 is just $200 more, will that spell the beginning of the end for crop sensor and higher priced full-frame hybrid cameras generally? A body blow not only to Panasonic, Fuji, and Olympus, but Sony. And now, just as it's preparing to ship the Z7, Nikon. Will that price cover a multitude of sins if the EOS R's functionality is a disappointment? Or, if the functionality is not good enough, the experience not special enough, the price not radical enough, does it tell us that Canon is incapable of doing anything other than bloodying the waters further? A red ocean approach that, somewhat counterintuitively, leads to the possible consequence of flipping the industry around altogether, especially given, minor drum roll please, Fuji's rumored X-T3. I know. Where did that come from? Well, from here. If the EOS R fails to impress, if it actually sullies full-frame credibility by making other considerations from number of card slots to ergonomics, frame rates, 4K recording, crop factors, IBIS, EVF, the joy of shooting, more important, and if the X-T3 is compelling enough at a breakthrough price at that level of its own with fully sorted autofocus and IBIS, maybe its own 3.7 million dot EVF, will it be a convincing argument for those of us looking at the R or the Z that full frame is a false messiah? Bottom line, the R was functionally less than what many people had hoped. Lack of IBIS, a 1.8x 4K crop, haptically challenged multifunction bar, single card slot, blah, 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 at a price more than many people had expected, $2,400. Meanwhile, the X-T3 was functionally more than many people had hoped, lack of IBIS being the primary disappointment on the one hand, but dramatically improved autofocus, internal 10-bit 4K recording, and regular 3.5mm mic jack on top of all of the original X-T2's goodness on the other, at a price less than many people had expected, $14.99 then, $13.99 now. With today's announcement of the X-T30 inheriting the same sensor, processor, touch menu system, film simulations, and basic operating principles of the X-T3, if not quite the same dial layout, the dual card slots, or 3.7 million dot EVF, from all reports and specs, that EVF is definitely on the small side at just 0.62x and 2.3 million dots, but okay, for $500 less, just $899, yet also inheriting the very same mature and optically excellent lens lineup, APS-C or not, I think Fujifilm just blew a gaping hole in the notion that full-frame mirrorless is the holy grail. Again. Which, in turn, I think, and of course your mileage may vary, reasonable people can disagree, has made Canon's just announced $400 more expensive but functionally poorer $1299 EOS RP, try no dual pixel AF in 4K, same 1.8x 4K video crop, a new native lens mount where almost every new RF lens will cost dramatically more than the body itself, with only 4 of those lenses currently available in any case, dead on arrival. And makes one of our favorite cameras, the micro four thirds $1,299 G9, a tougher sell than yesterday, even with its superior EVF, incredible IBIS, and fantastic ergonomics, including a flippy screen, as it does Sony's brand new APS-C, real-time autofocus tracking and all, $898 A6400. I mean, wow. If you like what you've seen here today, please give a thumbs up, subscribe, join the conversation below. You guys continue to be just incredible, knowledgeable, inspiring, funny. I mean, you're a joy, truly.
follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Grab one or both of our new Hold That Thought t-shirts you wanted us to put up at our new 3BMEPthreadless.com store. Support our work by using our affiliate links down below in the show notes, dropping us coffee money via our PayPal link down below in the show notes, or even better than that, we invite you to become a patron of our work over at Patreon. Link down below. We've created our Patreon page because we are stoked to bring you not only gear reviews, but with our What Were You Thinking and Good World Gone Bad series, historical, educational, artistic morsels, and longer form conversations, not interviews, with world-class photographers, curators, gallery owners, keepers of the legacy, folks like Elliot Irwitt, Anya Sear, Mark Lubell, Etheline Staley, and friends like Brian Smith, Paul Giroux, Nino Rakicevic, and more. We'd really like you to join us to deliver this kind of content regularly. Your support on Patreon will really help us ramp it up. In which case, as always, we thank you for it. That's it. For Three Blind Men and an Elephant, I'm Hugh Brownstone. See you next time.